All right, guys, Friday morning. I'm approaching the Simcoa place here in Bauxite, Arkansas. That was a new Oakley driver back there with a truck just like mine. I could tell he just started by the number on his truck. So Sean was up in front of me, the fellow that I ran into yesterday. I didn't see him get on the scale. I don't know if we have to get on the scale here or not. There's nobody in there. All right, let me get back to you. Okay. So this place uses CB channel 8. This is where I picked up my very first load. Except I came in from the backside. So I think the way it works here is we'll come down here. You'll see the loader here to the right. Got a couple of trucks in line. Looks like somebody's come in from the back and got behind Sean. That's Sean there. No, there's Sean over here to the left. So there's two other Oakleys right here to the right. You'll notice that we all have half rounds trailers. I had to drop my trailer at the North Little Rock Oakley yard this morning and hook up to this one. And they're coated with a Teflon surface. I'll try to show you that real quick here. And what we're doing is we're going to take these loads. We're just going to be going back and forth from here to the Oakley yard in North Little Rock today, delivering it to Oakley's Barge division. But see, this is a different trailer. It's rounded. Excuse me. Let me show you the inside of it here. See, there's the loading area. See, he's loading right there. See, this trailer has got a Teflon rounded surface. And the way I understand this is we'll dump this like back right up to the river and dump this onto a barge. So yeah, that'll be different, but we're just gonna do this all day long. You know, we'll probably do, I don't know, 4 or 5 trips. I don't know, we'll see. And we get paid on these loads by the weight we haul. Because it's only like, I don't know, 25 miles here and back. So it's different than the normal gig. Anyway, more in a minute. All right, guys, I'm giving you a little shot here of Sean up ahead of me, getting loaded. And I just talked to Joey, my fleet manager, and he confirmed that we'll be using one pay number for all these multiple trips we do from here today. So at the end of the day, if we've done 5 or 8, you know, whatever, they'll all go in under one pay number, and we'll get our paperwork, not from this place, we'll get our paperwork from the scale there at the North Little Rock yard. There's evidently a Barge division office there with their own scales, and we'll be getting our paperwork from there and kind of getting our instructions from the lady there. And then at the end of the day, we'll scan everything in under that one pay number, and then I'll drop this trailer and go rehook back up to my other trailer and probably just be off until Tuesday morning. You know, come out and get a load Tuesday morning. You know, New Year's Day, everything's kind of shut down on Monday, so that's what we're looking at. I'm just going to give you a shot of this because it's easier to show him getting loaded than me getting loaded. So I didn't catch how many scoops that usually is. This stuff's pretty heavy. Don't have to take your bows out for this stuff. Let me see if I can get you a higher view of this. It basically just looks like dirt, but that's bauxite. It looks pretty sticky. You know, it's a super wet day out here today, super foggy. He's having a hard time shaking it out of the front end loader, but you get the idea. That's the way it works. I'll try to show you some when we get back to the North Little Rock Oakley yard. All right guys, so check this out. I've arrived back to the North Little Rock Oakley yard, just scaled in, and she told me to come around here to dock 6. I can see Sean, he's backed into some dock. I don't know. I've never done this before. Giving you a shot of some new stuff though. See if I can see a dock number 6. I don't see any numbers. Well, I don't see any other place. All right, I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, this is what's going on here. I'm gonna back up under that yellow frame there and dump this load straight into a barge. You see that barge there? Is that pretty crazy or what? And that fella standing there, he is going to, let me put this up. Basically, I just have to back up into the right spot and he will open up my swing gate, dump my airbags, and just tell me, you know, help me dump. So that's pretty cool. Well, this is something different, ain't it? All right. I'll try to show you some from a different view here in a minute. All right, guys, just trying to give you a shot of this. You can see any of that. Crazy, dumping right into the river. I'll try to show you, once I'm empty, I'll try to show you a view of this from the dock into the barge.
If I would have known, I would have videoed it while you was doing it.
Well, I'll be back.
Okay, yeah.
What's your name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it all dumped out pretty clean?
Yeah, it dumped out good.
So there's my load, guys. Or at least part of that's my load. Said he dumped out pretty clean. This is Jimmy here. He said he might film some later when I come back. Okay. So that'll be cool. Okay. So I'm free to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, Jimmy. Isn't that weird? Guys, Jimmy here is gonna try to film some of this dump.
Okay, I got you.
It's okay if that picture disappears.
Okay. There's some other guys that work out here. I ain't got the boat going by out there.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's a foggy day on the river.
Yes, sir.
Let me take a look in this barge real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
There we go. All right, guys. Okay, guys. Hey, let's finish up this week with a little recap. Like I warned on last week's video, this week that I'm reporting on here was a very short week. You know, I started on a Monday morning and got home early on a Thursday morning, you know. So, very short week. So really not even a good week to report on, but I will. My gross pay was $2,630. $2,630, and that gave me a net on my settlement report of $1,518. $1,518. So, like I mentioned, you know, they've been keeping me close the last couple of weeks, you know, with the holidays. So, you know, didn't get out too far. And they did get me home, had some nice holiday breaks for Christmas and New Year's, so I appreciate that. But I'm ready to kind of get rolling and get some better money coming in. So to start this next week, I got a good trip. I'm gonna be leaving out. Of course, today is New Year's Day, so I'm gonna be leaving out Monday. Probably I'll leave the house around noon, maybe a little sooner. Get out to the yard. I got some paperwork to send in. I may even go get a truck wash as soon as I leave there. But I'm going to pick up a load. Now get this, I'm going to Wausau, Wisconsin from North Little Rock to get loaded. So I'm driving empty from North Little Rock to Wausau, Wisconsin to get a load of roofing granules that delivers to Jonesburg, I think it is, Missouri, which is right there off of I-70. I've actually been there before picking up roofing shingles as a flatbedder for Maverick, so I know where it is. So that'll be a good trip to start the week. But again, still not going to be starting the week until Monday afternoon, so still will kind of be a short week, you know, in that regard. Not what I would call a full week, but anyway, it'll get things. We're going into a period now where we'll be able to get back into a more of a normal routine, so kind of looking forward to that. Like I said, I do have to get a trailer washout for this load of roofing granules. They require proof, I hear, that you've had your trailer washed out. You know, the very sensitive product. They don't want anything getting mixed in with it. So that's kind of what's coming up. I want to say too that on a couple of the previous videos, I lost a little bit of footage in there because, well, I had the footage, but it had no sound. So that's something I've got to do today, is go get another one of these, they call them a media mod, which helps with the sound. But sometimes I've learned they don't really last that long before you start to have connection problems and your sound may not be there. And problem is, you don't know that it's not there until you review the videos. So I'm gonna go get another one of those today. So with that said, that's a wrap of this week and a review of the settlement. Thanks to all you guys that have left comments, emailed me. I've had a couple of guys, both from Oklahoma, by the way, that contacted me this past week, emailed me, and I called, we chatted. And I think, of course, they're guys that have trucking experience more than me, but you know, they don't own their own trucks, so they're looking at getting their own trucks. One of them, I'm pretty sure, just went ahead and applied with Oakley. So you know, if you have any, you know, if you're wanting to talk, get some more personal information or conversation going, send me an email. I'll be happy to give you a call sometime, help you out if I can, get you in touch with a recruiter and talk it over, you know, because there's a lot of things to talk about, you know, with someone that's more able to give information than me, you know, like the different divisions and the pay, and based on where you live, which one might be best for you. So you know, things to consider. So with that said, let's wrap this up, and see you next time.